140. Hello, good afternoon students. Welcome back to Botany second year's class. And I hope that till now, whatever we have discussed in the class, you have implemented those things and you prepared with those questions what we are giving. Because now this is a supplementary class, not the improvement for us. So in the supply, first of all, we need to focus on how to pass the subject. So for that only I have given only one LAQ first, and the last LAQ what I discussed, that is the RDNA technology and the tools for the RDNA technology, only for the students who have finished with the one of the LAQ. If they can go with this, then they can get the marks at least, I said. That's it. So we have to go in such a way now preparation. So first of all, prepare with the, well prepare with the LAQ from the 12th and 13th and the 14th chapter. That is strategies for the enhancement of the food production and the microbes and the human welfare. That is the plant breeding question is there, and the tissue culture question is there, and the sewage treatment. Mostly they may give the tissue culture or the sewage treatment. From these two, one question will be the one what we can expect in the supply paper. Okay, so once this type of question comes, how to answer? Whenever the tissue culture, in the tissue culture, what we have to say, tissue culture, we have to say the definition first, then we have to say the steps in the tissue culture. If not this, how can they ask? They may ask with the word as the totipotency. Totipotency. If they will ask this, also same thing as the tissue culture. Don't potency. Totipotency means the from one single cell. When we start making a big plant of the same kind is called as the totipotency. In the tissue culture, we are taking the tissues, mass of cells we are taking off over there. But in the totipotency, if one cell is available, then also we can make the plant body. We can make a plant body of the same kind. That is the totipotency. So don't get panic by saying the word totipotency only. Okay. So then the same steps as per the tissue culture we have to write. And at the end you have to draw the diagrams, the tissue, the test tubes and the callus growing and the organogenesis and the plant that is present in the test tube and in the flower pot. That's it. Then the flow chart you have to draw for the tissue culture. And the same thing for the totipotency also same, only the definition changes. After the definition, same thing what we are going to say in this. In the tissue culture, same answer we have to write for the totipotency. Next comes the next comes the sewage treatment. In the sewage treatment, what is meant by sewage treatment? Definition we need to write. Then we have to write the then we have to go with the steps, that is the primary treatment and the secondary treatment. Then after the end of this secondary treatment, you have to draw the flow chart of the sewage treatment. And whatever we have done, if you don't know also whatever we have written, same thing if you represent in the flow chart manner also sufficient over there. And after that, once we are writing the secondary treatment, in that how to go, that is the primary effluent, secondary effluent and the BOD, biological oxygen demand, and all these things you need to underline. Don't forget to underline the key words in the answer, so which gives us the much more good impression for the evaluating person. Okay, because we have to make them to satisfy by seeing the handwriting. So the handwriting should be readable handwriting. Don't write the English in Urdu. Not like that. Which can no, isn't it? So don't be somewhat too smart. Don't overact too smart over there. If you don't know the word, then you will write like this. That gives the bad impression on the answer what you have written well also. Because they will say that in the previous answer you have written, why should we give right now? Then they will cut the marks here. So you cannot ask, you cannot question. So don't go with that type of handwriting. Those who are writing in the Telugu medium, Urdu medium or the English medium. So the part will be the legible and the readable one. Okay, English will be the readable one. Whatever the language you are opting, the language should be readable first. So don't write in a very dirtiest manner, which loses your impression on the examiner. And the first answer always will be the with a very good neat handwriting without any strikings. Okay, because supply paper, they will be having some sort of the impression on the papers and the candidates. So you have to remove that, how by mistake this candidate failed. They need to think by seeing the first 2 pages answers itself. So don't go with writing the unknown answers over here. Write the known answers, and whenever the question paper comes to your hand, first of all, write your hall ticket number, then turn the page and see the section C, then section B, then start answering the section B. Okay, so why I am insisting on this? If we have seen the section C, that is the LAQ part, we have prepared with 1 or 2 LAQs. So it's easy for us to go with the impression that yes, I know this answer. Yes, whatever you know, put tick mark over there. Okay, so that whenever we have gone through that paper and the question, we can easily remember the marked with our own hand. Then we can easily remember the get back the answer. If not also, just be quiet for few seconds so that you can get back the answer in a proper way, readable, and the writing also will be in a normal way. Okay, then the first of all LAQs you have to mark, then the SAQs you have to see how many SAQs you can easily answer, then mark them. Now start writing the SAQs. Okay, how many SAQs do you know? If you know 4 SAQs, first write 4 SAQs with writing the giving the section heading first, section B. SAQs, what is the question number that is there in the question paper, same question number, not according to your vision will. Okay, like that. Once we have started with the section B, we cannot start with the question number 1. That's the question number 11 to 18. The 8 questions, 1 question will start, that may be the 13th, otherwise the 12th or 14th one. Give that question number what is there in the question paper. Don't give your own question numbers. And no need to write the question over there. If you are writing the question in the question booklet, then they will think that you intentionally you does not want to write the answer. You want to fill up the answer booklet. So you will lose the impression there itself, beta. So don't go to like that conditions where you will lose your own impression. Okay. Then after writing, after doing this, you have to go with the VSAQ part, where you whatever you know the VSAQ, write those VSAQs. Okay. If not, just try to remember how to which chapter that relates, and at least if you can do a little bit answer also, enough to get half mark or 1 mark in that VSAQ. Okay. So which chapters are the most important ones for the LAQ? For the LAQ, we have to go with the chapter 13 and 14. Okay, according to the Telugu Academy, I am saying, because I cannot write the lengthiest name of the chapters. For the SAQs, you are the supply students, by mistake failed or anything. So I'm giving you the most important chapters only. First of all, chapter 9. Okay, chapter 7 and 8. From these two, we will get one SAQ, one VSAQ. So there is an internal choice in these two chapters, 7 and 8. Only one SAQ. Which chapter? Mostly bacteria. Sometimes they will give the viral organisms also. I cannot say. So in these two chapters, you have to prepare with the SAQs and the VSAQs at any cost. Then go with the 12th chapter SAQs. Right? Over. Now like this, 3 chapters we have done. And 11th chapter also prepare with the SAQs. If you have prepared with the SAQs, you can easily go with the LAQ answer also, because same thing is there in the LAQs. You can write at least like that 2-3 marks also you will get it. Okay. Next comes the chapter 1, 2, 3. From these 3, we will get 1 or 2 questions. Okay. If 2 questions we got, then very happy. If not, also if not, no chance. Actually, then they need to give 2 questions at least. Okay. So like that, how many questions we have prepared right now? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4 and 5. 5 are 4. Enough now, isn't it? So in this 12th and the 11th also, one chapter SAQs only we will get. Okay, like that we can get 4 SAQs. 4 5s are, 4 4s are 16. Okay, then at least one LAQ we have prepared, means if not 8, 7 also we will get 8, 16 plus 7, 23. In this, if any spelling mistakes were gone, now. Okay, now VSAQ chapters. Which chapters we have to prepare with the VSAQ? Most important ones I am saying first. Prepare with the 7, 8. One VSAQ. Only one VSAQ. Okay. Now comes the 9th chapter. One VSAQ. 10th chapter. 2 VSAQs. So 4 VSAQs here only over. Now 11th chapter 1. 12th chapter 1. 14th chapter 1. Like this, how many now? 2 plus 1, 3 to 5, isn't it? 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 twos are 14. Okay. So now for how many marks we have prepared for like this? If you take out 14 marks we have prepared with the VSAQs, and 12 marks are that is of the 4 SAQs. That means 4 4s are 16. If anything goes wrong also, take it as 14. Here only pass 28. And one LAQ 7 you can take it out. Then 28 plus 7, 35. 50% marks you have to get. What my intention, what I will say in my subject is 21 is not the pass mark. make it as 30. Then you will come down to 25. If you put 21, then you come down to 14 or 16, where you will fail. So always put a target as the bigger number, always. Then any spelling mistakes gone, and the any mistake, then also 30. Bindas pass 50% marks. So it's easy to score. I'm not saying that 10 VSQs also, only 7 VSQs I have given you the chapters. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 7 VSQs we will get with these chapters. So you have to at any cost learn these chapters without any choice. No choice. Now we are not requesting also, it's an order for you to learn this. It's an order, yeah. Because we cannot take any chance to go for the next March. 1 year is going to be wasted up for you. And I don't want any student to waste their year because of this. So, 7 BSQs you need to prepare, isn't it? So, prepare with these chapters, very easiest one. I have not given you the complex chapters also. And I explained the 10th chapter all VSQs, 9th chapter all VSQs, and the 11th and the 12th chapter all VSQs. Because only theory, when the theory said, I have given you the hints also. And the 7 and 8 are the simple direct questions. So no need for me to say this, and I think I explained the 7 and 8 also. Yes, I remember. I have given you the 7, 8 VSQs also. I have read on the board. If no one has done till now, no one has seen the videos, at least now see the backdate videos where you can have a look of the VSQs of all these chapters. Okay, this is only for your sake, not for the faculty's purpose. Okay, so try to understand the pain what we are having for you, and go with the benefits from us, and take the granted as the pass and clear the inter and go for your future life. And don't stay back in the inter only writing the supply exams. It's my request, whatever you can say. Okay, so the LAQ chapters, SAQ chapters, and the VSAQ chapters, last minute revising. If any VSAQ, if you have seen, otherwise you know it, then also you can easily answer them. What we have prepared till now, based on that only the VSAQs will be given. So the SAQs part, what we have prepared with the 4th chapter, 5th chapter, 6th chapter, based on that, if any VSAQ comes, then try to get the chapter to which it relates first. At least if you remember something related to that question, if you have written a small sentence, then also might be half mark or 1 mark, that makes us to go with the pass marks. Otherwise, if 29, it was close, and if this half mark 29 and half, it goes to 30, then that is a 50% marks in your career, where you cannot again write the improvement exams. One deal, one setup, isn't it? So make sure that you have to clear by this exam only. Don't go with again and again writing this exam. Okay, now you have to concentrate on these 2 LAQ chapters and 5 SAQ chapters and 6 VSAQ chapters, where you have to clear this exam now. And with this, we will conclude. We have given all the exam and all the questions and everything. Now nothing is left out from my side to teach you. Now your work is to perform the reading and revising and writing in the final exam. Okay, that part no one can do except you. So go with the confidence. March paper. Yeah, if you practice at least the March paper, at least 25 to 30% you can score in that. Maybe the questions, maybe the repetitive one. Okay, we cannot say that same paper will be coming. 30% will be the repetitive ones. That means one or two SAQs may come and one LAQ may come. It's a may. I'm saying, I'm using the word as may. The original LAQs for us, that is the tissue culture, otherwise the plant breeding. So maybe they may give the same sewage treatment, otherwise they may give this too. So what I have given you the chapters and go through with the paper, at least 30% will be coming. So you can score at least those many marks and you can cope up with these chapters. Very less chapters I have given. So where you have to clear. Okay. So now start practicing, practicing, practicing. Only one thing left out for you. Only reading, practicing, that's it. Nothing else. No one can do in the last moment now. Okay. Till now we have given you the almost all the things what you have to have in a better for your future life. And now it's up to your thing that how you will perform in the final exam. And when your exam is in the afternoon, so take care of the traffic and everything and start somewhat earlier. That means 2 hours early, and have your own water bottle and everything, and don't eat outside food from now onwards, so that no stomach upsets, no health issues will come, because now we are writing the supply. This needs to be cleared in this exam itself. No further continuity with this supply papers. Okay, so be clear. And so thank you for listening this online classes all these days, and all the best to all the students, those who are writing the supply exams. Okay, all the best.